rocking on the Commode. Well, not this rocking, but this rocking, and today we're going to fix those things. So welcome to Let's Get to It, Home Tips and Tricks, and stay tuned and we're going to fix these problems. Meanwhile, let's just rock on. Okay guys, let me show you what we got. We've gotten rid of the guitar and the hat and the sunglasses, but two different problems we got here. One is, you see our Commode is rocking back and forth. Now we've got some bolts, see it that over on the side down here. You can see, first thing you want to do is check those, make sure those are tight on both sides. And if they're a little loose, snug them down. And snug is the word, because you don't want to tighten those bolts, because this is glass, you know, it's porcelain glass. So, you know, if you tighten them too much, you'll break it. So just snug is the word. So just snug them down. This one is because of the floor being unlevel, or sometimes it's because maybe your Commode flange is a little bit too high. But we're good and snug sideways. But what we've got this rock here. So what I wanted to show you was that they make a little shim. This is it right here. You see it's see if you can kind of tell, it's narrow on the side, you know, it's tapered like this, you know, so where when you slide it under, it gets tighter as you slide it up under there. And what we're going to do, we're going to see if I can get a little better view here. We're going to slide this right up under the front of the Commode. Now, they come in little packs like this. You can see that okay. You know, it's just toilet shims. You can get them, these came from Lowe's. A little bit hard to find because I always got them hanging somewhere oddball. So you may have to ask somebody if you can find somebody and where they're at. But they're just toilet shims. They should know what you're talking about. Now, if one shim won't do, you can add these shims together. You see this rough side here, it's made to where they'll lock in like that, and you can make it thicker and thicker. You could add 3 or 4 shims if yours is that bad. If it's that bad, you probably want to add, you know, some to the sides, you know, instead of just one. There you may want to add 2 sets of them. So I think one's going to do us today. What we're going to do, we're just going to leave the little rough end, leave that down for some traction, and we're just going to slide that right up kind of centered there, and we're just going to slide it up under there. And then we're going to take a little piece of wood and our hammer. Now we're going to use wood because you don't want to take a chance of hitting your porcelain glass. There, now your Commode is good and steady, not going to rock with you. So now, the second problem we have is that Commode seat is really loose. So every time you move or shift or sit down, it wants to shift with you. So I'm going to change the camera angle here and show you how to fix that problem. Okay, I hope you can see it's good. Now right at the back here, we've got these little covers, and you just take your screwdriver, let me show you, just flip that up, and you see you got a screw head there. And all you got to do is tighten it up. Now underneath here is a little nut, but most of the time unless it's real loose, you won't have to hold that, but you can hold it with your fingers and you just snug that up, real snug, and then just pop your cap back down. Go over here and do the same thing. Now I'm going to take this bolt all the way off just to show you so you know what they look like. Sometimes it helps to know what you can't see under there. And so I'll just take this one all the way off and let you see it. Always a little more fumble fingered when you're trying to work around the camera here, but get this off to show you. All it is just this little plastic bolt like this, and you've got your little nut. It goes on it like that. So when you get up in there, you may have to hold it just a little bit to tighten it on up. But a lot of times once it gets up in there, this little lever here will catch on the side of the commode and keep it from turning. So they're easy, just put them back in. Used to on all the old commodes, and it'd have to be a pretty old one now to have it, but these used to be metal bolts, like everything else, and they were so hard to get off because they would rust up, and you really had to work at getting them off. But unless you've got a really, really old commode, they're going to be plastic, and which is one of the good things, I guess, now that's plastic. Before anything would ever happen to that plastic bolt, it'd probably be time to change your commode. We'd like to change ours. You know, they start getting a little grungy looking. We like a good clean commode, and so looking commode. So you can see now they're real tight. The reason they get loose is you got this slick flange here on this slick porcelain, and they just work themselves back loose every now and then. So it's just a little thing. It doesn't take long. Just flip it up, take your screwdriver, and snug it back down until next time. Well, okay, guys, I hope that helps with those two problems. Have you a good sturdy commode to sit on, and you know, if you want to do a little rocking, you can rock on with that. So thanks very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and give us a good thumbs up. Hit that notification bell when you subscribe. It's easy to subscribe if you don't have an account. You need to set up an account. It just takes a minute through Google. It's a good safe thing. It don't ask for a whole lot of information like some do, and you won't get junk from them. So go ahead and subscribe, and or if you don't have a subscription, go ahead and sign up on the YouTube subscription. Thank you very much, and next time we're going to be changing out the little flapper. So watch for that video coming up right behind this one. We're going to change, it's the last part, we're going to change on this commode. We'll go inside, we got water running down in your bowl. You can't get it stopped, this is the solution. So watch for that video coming up soon. Thank you very much. Have a good day.